Please help support the channel by visiting our Amazon store, affiliate link below. Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo, this is the Mundane Matt channel, and you know, YouTube has been just having a hell of a year, okay? And many people are not happy with them, and they have every right to not be happy with them. I myself love YouTube. I'm on YouTube all the damn time. You're on YouTube right now watching this video. I love the platform. I want it to be successful. I want it to be good, but it needs a little bit of help getting there. I do believe that takes form, or takes the form of a legal matter. And so what we have is last week I reported on the YouTube channel Prager Univesrity suing YouTube over what they called basically censorship, and how the video was some of their videos are age restricted, their content is more conservative in nature, and that has been again a point of a topic of conversation with many people on YouTube recently, trying to claim the commentators that are conservative have had themselves flagged. We do know that in some cases pro-gun channels and things like that have been hit very hard, not just with demonetization, but with outright strikes and the channels going down. It is an unfortunate situation that YouTube finds itself in, and all of us are stuck trying to figure it out. But with this particular lawsuit, YouTube finally responded, and their response is about what you would expect. Saying here, YouTube responds to lawsuit from conservative outlet says restricted mode is not censorship. The restricted mode is what they're going to be talking about. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the restricted mode, essentially what that is something they implemented a few months ago, where videos where there's excessive swearing, or they talk about particular issues that are kind of not good or might not be, you know, family friendly. If you turn on restricted mode, those videos are not searchable. Now, there was a big pushback from the LGBT community that looked at this as a form of censorship, and they complained about like how are coming out stories, you know, why are they restricted? And YouTube was like, oh no, we can't offend the gays. Okay, you guys are fine, we're sorry. But conservatives are saying like, wait, hold on, our opinions, our views, not presented in a negative way, not presented in an attacking way, are being treated the same. Our stories, our experiences are being looked at as restrictable and restricted mode, and these other people aren't. That kind of feels like favoritism and some form of censorship. Now, of course, YouTube is going to come out and say something totally different, because that's just what they're going to do. But it says here that when conservative organization Prager Univesrity launched a lawsuit against YouTube on October 23rd, the video platform initially withheld comment. Less than a week later, the response has arrived. In a statement, YouTube claimed that its restricted mode is not censorship, despite PragerU's claims to the contrary. And as I just pointed out, it does kind of come across as being a little bit of censorship. It does feel that way, because it's not everyone is equal. Not content is being judged on the same equal merits. Content is being judged to some extent based upon whatever ideological narrative you currently espouse, right? Now, YouTube's restricted mode, which is designed to prevent children from watching videos that are not age appropriate, i.e. every single video on my channel, it's all age restricted. I don't care my audience is 18 to 35. I know this from looking at my analytics. At the same time, it's just dumb. Prager's lawsuit concerns the availability of its videos, which discuss topics like feminism to Middle East politics from a conservative point of view. Beyond that filter, the organization claims that YouTube's decision to remove significant amount of PragerU content from restricted mode represents an infringement of its First Amendment rights, saying Google/YouTube uses their restricted mode filtering to not protect younger or sensitive viewers from inappropriate video content, but as a political gag mechanism to silence PragerU. Which I see where they're coming from, and I partly agree. Again, like I pointed out, it's about whatever your ideological narrative is, depends on how you're treated by this entity as a whole, and that's not right. That's not equality. That's not fair. The videos that PragerU puts out, yes, they do touch on some sensitive material. They do touch on some controversial material, but they're presented in a way that is not attacking somebody. It's not lambasting them. It's not running them through the, you know, like dragging them through the mud. These videos are coming at it from an educational, albeit conservative mindset, and there's nothing wrong with that. Having diverse voices means having diverse voices. You can't sit there and say that you want diversity, but then also try to, you know, get rid of some people who you just don't like, right? So to counter the attack, YouTube stressed that its restricted mode is completely optional and that users must manually choose to turn it on. And again, that is pretty much Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. The platform also noted that its kid-friendly tier is in line with the government's goals for the online video industry, which again is also true. This is something that is optional, and you can opt in and you can opt out. But why is it that the LGBT community, when complaining about it being in restricted mode, are met with the, oh, we're so sorry, we're so sorry, we're so sorry, please don't be mad at us, no, we're sorry, we didn't mean to, and that's what it feels like, because, you know, they come out and complain and they get what they want. Here, it requires a lawsuit to even get a response from YouTube. And their response is, well, it's a completely optional thing. If it's completely optional, then why have you shown favoritism in the past? I mean, it is optional in that essence, but it also, in terms of what content goes in there, doesn't feel to be the most equal. PragerU's YouTube channel counts more than 1 million subscribers and has pulled in more than 250 million views total. Now that's a lot. I've only got like 67 million views myself, so I got a ways to go to catch up to them. But hey, I'm working on it. If YouTube would actually, you know, continuously put out my videos to my 153,000 subscribers, that'd be fantastic. We're hearing complaints even today from people like Rob Dyke on Twitter that his videos, which would, you know, he's got like 5 million subs or 3 to 5 million subs. When his videos go out, they would get 20, 30,000 views in the first hour, and they're getting, you know, 3,500 in an hour. And the engagement and the likes or dislikes ratio is low. And that has a lot to do with the fact that YouTube is not putting this kind of stuff out into the subscription feed. Which leads me to just kind of bring up this point. If you like my content and you like the stuff I put out there, the social media links below are quite literally the best way to stay informed. It sucks that YouTube acts this way, but that is part of it. And again, like I've pointed out before, talking about these lawsuits that are going to be coming down the pipeline towards YouTube, and there will be more. There will be many more that are going to happen, especially as a result of the adpocalypse and how things have been treated. This new limited ad mode, you know, it's very detrimental to content coming out for people to continue doing this as their livelihood. They said the other day that 30% fewer videos are going to be flagged, but their approval process is still garbage. It takes anywhere from 2 hours to 7 days. 2 days is usually the average of what it takes for them to approve a video. So in those 2 days, your video is basically dead. So there's that. So it's Prager. I think Prager is probably going to lose, if I have to be perfectly honest here. But what they're doing is they're drawing awareness to these issues. They're drawing awareness to these problems. And that, of course, is something that needs to be done. And that, of course, is something that will hopefully get rectified as YouTube continues to kind of deal with the situation. Now, I'm more than willing to give YouTube the benefit of the doubt on basically everything. There are many elements at play here that are business decisions versus ones that are ideologically based. But the restricted mode and essentially what PragerU is espousing versus what we've seen from the results of the LGBT community speaking out, yes, it comes across as there's favoritism, and that is not how you get equality. Hey guys, that wraps up this video. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do so below. I love to read your guys' input. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me in the YouTube algorithm. If you want to support the channel, there's the Amazon affiliate store, there's PayPal, there's Patreon, there's Bitcoin. And if you're bored and you want something else to watch, check out 3 Buck Theater up here. My name is Matt Jarbo. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a wonderful day. Peace out.